Hey, it's Allie with Seattle Coffee Gear, and today we're doing a crew comparison between the Eureka Notte, the exclusive from Seattle Coffee Gear, and the Baratza Sette 30. So this is the 30 model, so 30 grind settings. There is two other models for the Sette series, but this is a 30, the entry-level Sette. So basically, these two grinders kind of fit in the same like price range and like style. So we wanted to compare them, contrast them, see what you like and don't, and which one works best for you. So let's start with the Sette 30. This grinder has been out for a while from Baratza. This one is labeled the AP, or like all-purpose version. So it has grind settings that can go a little bit coarser for your more filter coffee brew methods like AeroPress and pour over, and then espresso as well. So you see I actually pre-ground a range here. This was the coarsest option. So that gives you an idea of kind of your max limit there. And then kind of just chose some random numbers around just to give you an idea. So a little bit finer. This is probably more for like the AeroPress if you do finer grinds like I do. And these are both more on the espresso line, like very fluffy. They feel very soft. So this grinder has conical burrs, which is a little interesting for a domestic home grinder. 38 millimeters on that. Basically what this grinder does well is it has low retention and it's very fast. That is a benefit of the conical burr system. So it will also be able to grind those without adding heat into it, which is a benefit. This grinder can hold about 12 ounces of coffee. It has an option for a timed dose on the front, which you can easily change just by hitting up or down to the precise amount that you want to dispense. It does have plastic portafilter holders here. They do pull out and switch out, and there is a catch bin that comes in the box that you can use for grinding your pour over style methods. Sorry, those are always a little tough to change. It has a lock system on the back, so your hopper can actually lock pretty easily, twist off, and you can switch your beans, clean out your hopper, whatever you want to do there. Makes that pretty easy. And just open it back up when you're ready to go. So that's pretty much the Sette 30. Let's talk about the Eureka Notte. This grinder is a little bit different, a little bit newer to the market as far as for us. It is very similar to the Silenzio or the other Mignon style of grinders you've probably seen before. What makes this grinder unique is that it is 50 millimeter flat burrs, a small footprint, and a fully manual dose. So instead of having a time function like the Sette 30, this is going to be all manual, basically up to you to start and stop the grinder. It does still have that shut off like the other one. It has a stepless adjustment instead of the stepped that you see here. So a stepless adjustment is actually an infinite grind setting. So anytime you adjust this knob here, it's directly influencing how close or far apart those burrs are from each other. So you have more options with this one, but it is a little bit trickier to say if you were doing multiple brewing, like if you did want a grinder that could do espresso and pour over, it probably would be more difficult to do that on the Notte than it would on the Sette, but you get more options for those finer grind settings in this unit. So, comes with a plastic portafilter fork, similar to this unit, on-off switch on the side here, but pretty basic overall. You do have a metal casing here. This is stainless steel casing. Same size hopper, about 12 ounces fits in the top. Still have that shut off, so this is easy to remove. Both of these come apart pretty easily too and are really easy to fix and repair. They have replacement burrs available, so they're going to last you a long time. Great support on both ends as well. So let's look at the grind settings for the Notte. I started out in the finer side because this one was originally dialed in for espresso. So I've got a finer espresso grind here, nice and consistent and fluffy. This is more of like a pour over, a little bit on the coarser side, and then you get coarser and coarser. So this one does go coarser. It does have the option to go coarser, but it will be more difficult to get there. It'll take a couple cranks, and you'll lose your setting for your espresso, where this one you would keep it. So this one would be better used if you were just doing espresso, or if you wanted to have a specific grinder honed in for that, rather than changing it back and forth, but it can do it if you wanted to. I think that's the general options. Let's talk about sound. So the Sette is known for being fast and loud, and the Notte here is actually similar to the other Mignons that have the sound deadening inside of them, but it doesn't have that, and that's one of the reasons it comes in at such a great value. So let's hear the sound on both. I'll just go ahead and grind onto this plate here. Let's see. All right, here's the Sette. And that's on one of the finer grind options there, so it's a little bit on the chunkier side. And then here is the Notte, and then you'll notice I'll have to push this button to make it activate. And that was on the coarser grind. So different pitches, about the same noise level, honestly. Up to you which one you think is better or worse. But yeah, either one is going to be a great option for you. I think they come in at a really good price point, and you can't really go long. They'll last you a long time and make it really easy to dial in your shots and your coffee. Yeah. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below, and we'll see you next time.